so that you can do your little window.
Thank you.
Yes, I can always edit it out. Oh, well, it's such a beautiful day. It's supposed to be so warm the next couple of days.
Yes.
Yes.
90 tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. I tried to get out early with my dogs today, but neither wanted to walk. So I tried and they were being lazy. I'm like, all right, we'll have a lazy day.
How's your dog that was sick?
She's okay. She still has these little lumps. You know, she gets weeds and foxtails and things stuck in her fur, and we can't always find them, and they get embedded in her body.
Oh.
So I took her to the vet, and I was supposed to drop her. The vet wasn't there, and just the receptionist was there, and she was shaking so much, and she was so anxious. I couldn't leave her. I was like, you know, I'll come back another day. I think we're okay. And so they're not, you know, I can touch them and they're not angry red. You know, if they were really inflamed, I would have left her, but you know, they want to lance them and take them out. But I think that the body will handle it, you know, and if not, we'll go. But she's so little, she's 10 pounds and just such a, you know, she's attached to her people, and I just couldn't leave her.
You know, it's hard because there's no communication.
Right. I can't explain to her, I'll be back and they're going to
Right.
make you feel good. But she was just terrified, and
Yeah.
it was too hard for me.
Yeah. I mean, the same with a baby, you know.
Yeah, totally.
Really can't explain.
No. And then you feel so responsible, like, oh my gosh, they're going to hate me. Look at that cute cat. Who is that?
This is Daisy.
Daisy.
Daisy, she just loves to do yoga.
She's great. She's like, oh, the mat's out. I'm so excited.
Yeah, and she just, well, you know, headbutt me and drool on me through the whole class.
So funny. Because you're on the floor with her. You're like
Yes.
being a cat. You're moving
Yeah.
like she does. Sweet. Well, we'll wait 2 more minutes and see. I'm going to just double check over here real fast.
Just want to say I'm enjoying your on-demand library because I'm not always available at this time of day to do them
Good.
live.
I'm
So
glad. They're
getting a lot-
easy to follow and you're able to follow them. And
It's like being with you live.
okay,
Yeah.
that's great. Good.
Is it actually on the Soul Yoga Wellness website, the on-demand library, or how do you get to it?
It should be in the team up. So when you go
Okay,
to like
yeah.
where you go to do your Zoom, you should be able to access on the on-demand library from there.
Okay.
Right, Francine?
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah, so it's right from team up. You just go on demand, and then they're all categorized. So I have power yoga and I have the slow flows, and I think there's
Okay.
over about 50 classes to choose from now.
Okay,
And there's
well,
also a few hips and heart openers, and
It's
think
great.
I'm
I
gonna
picked my subject.
Yeah, nice, good. I'm
Yeah.
trying to label them so that they make sense and they have kind of, you know, this is a shoulder opener one, and this is trying to stay on top of that as I put them up there. So my goal is to create some like little tutorials someday when I have a free moment, and do some other things too. So there's even more content on that. Let me know if you ever can't find them, Carol.
Well, I think I looked once, but I think I was looking in the wrong place.
Okay, yeah, so it's
So
not
it's
on
on-
the website. It's through the
Yeah.
Team Up app.
Yeah, that's where I think why I couldn't find it. I was
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
someplace
somewhere
else.
else. Yeah.
There's a different drop down. You have to it takes a while to find it. You have to
Okay.
do a drop down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think if you're on the website and you're on the schedule page, that is the Team Up widget. So that is access to Team Up,
Mhm.
and there's the drop down menu there.
And is it titled On Demand Library, or what's
Yes,
it? Just
It's titled
library?
on demand.
it's titled On Demand.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll try and figure it out later today and see if I can write up some instructions.
That's good
Yeah,
for those of us who are challenged.
and I'm gonna look really quick and see if I can find it and show you. Let's see. It won't work because I'm not totally logged in, but let's see. Okay. So let me see if I can share my last. I haven't done that in a long time. In Zoom. See, where did that go? I forget. There. Where was the share your, oh, here. Hi, Jenny. I'm going to just show something really quickly.
Okay, hi.
Hey, Jenny.
Hi, Fran.
Oh, it's going to be weird.
Lisa, you don't have to interrupt the class for that. We can do this, you know, you can
Okay.
send me an
It's just
email.
not letting me in right now, I don't think. But to do the share screen, it's being weird. Here, hang on. Desktop. Yeah, it's not. It's being too complicated. But if you go to the website and you go to the yoga schedule page, and then when you get there, you have to scroll up a little bit. So instead of scrolling down,
Okay.
you scroll to the top up, and then it'll say home, my account, schedule, and then on demand.
Gotcha.
And then you click that on demand, and there's a whole bunch of all the libraries there.
I'll look for it later.
Okay. Let's do some yoga. There's nobody in the studio. It's kind of fun. I think there was 1 or 2 people coming, but they're not here yet. So do you have any special requests? Do you want anything specific? All right, let's start seated then. I see all you sitting so nicely. So just starting in a comfortable seated position. Oh, here comes Emmy. We have 1 person coming in. Hi, I'm glad you're here. I was just getting started. We have just Zoom people today. And you. All right, so beginning sitting comfortably. You can sit up nice and tall. You can let your eyes close if you're comfortable closing your eyes. Bring your hands into your lap. Just begin to watch your breath moving in and out of your body. Be a nice gentle one compared to Monday night. Just taking a few more breaths right here. Soften your jaw, relax your shoulders. Allow your belly to be soft right here. Bring your attention to your hands. Just notice your hands. Smooth out any rough edges of your breath and even out the inhale and the exhale. Softly open your eyes and you'll take your arms and just reach them up overhead and pause, just stretch through the sides of the body, reach from the sitting bones all the way up. And then we'll take a twist to the right. So you'll twist your body to the right side. Right hand goes behind the back. Good. Inhale, lift and lengthen up into the crown of your head. Exhale, gently twist. You can look over the back shoulder if you like. I'm gonna hold this another breath. And then slowly and gently unwind. Come back to center, reach up really high, and then twist to the other side. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, gently revolve. Slowly unwind. Come back to center, stretch the arms up overhead again. This time, bring the palms together and slide them down to the heart. Good, and then we'll release that, come to hands and knees. Begin with a few of the thoracic rotations. So twisting still. You'll take the right arm and open it up towards the sky, and then slide it behind the left wrist. And we'll do that like 3 or 4 times. Press into the left hand, twist open to the right, breathe in, and then slide it under as you exhale. Let's do 2 more. Press into the left hand, open to the right, and slide it under, thread the needle. Last one. Inhale, big open heart, and exhale. Take it under and stay there. And the left hand can stay as it is, or it can walk overhead on the floor, out in front of you or over your ear. Yeah, good. That's it. Continue to bring your attention to your jaw. Relax your jaw, your shoulders. Maybe notice into your center where the twist is happening. Take one more big breath. And bring the left hand back by your face, come up to tabletop. And then take a couple rounds of cow and cat between sides, or you can move side to side. And then come back to table, and we'll switch to the left side. So open that left arm towards the ceiling and thread it behind the right wrist. We'll do 4 of those. Press into the right palm and open to the left and thread it under. You can stay for a pause if that feels good. 2 more times. And taking your time, there's no hurry. Last one. And then this time we'll stay down. You can do whatever feels good with that right hand. It can reach to the ceiling. It can walk overhead. It can stay as it is. And check in with your breathing. Check in with how you're feeling. And slide the right hand back beside your face, press down and come up. Moving through a few rounds of cow and cat. Good, and then downward facing dog. You'll tuck the toes under, lift the hips up. Drop your head, look back between your feet. Maybe walk in place here. A few little movements can help get you grounded. Spin your inner ankles back, press the outer ankles down. So the legs have a little energy in them. Lift the sitting bones towards the ceiling. Lengthen the sides of the waist. Take another breath. And then walk your feet to your hands. Coming into ragdoll forward fold. You can hold on to the elbows, bend the knees a little bit, bring your chest towards your thighs, drop the weight of your head. Release the hands to the floor. Then you'll either bring your left hand on a block or left hand on the floor. It's up to you. So block will lift the floor up a little bit higher, makes it a little more accessible. So left hand to the block or the floor, bend the left knee, and then revolve to the right. Right arm goes open and up towards the ceiling, a little bit like we did in tabletop. Good, and then switch sides. Bend the right knee, right hand to the block, and twist open to the left or the floor. We'll do that again each side. So left hand down, bend the left knee, twist to the right, opening. And then right hand down, bend the right knee, twist open to the left. 1 more each side. So we'll do 3 each side. Bend the left, Right leg straight and twist, lengthen and revolved. And then last one, good, to the other side. When you've done all 6 or 3 each side, come back to ragdoll. Drop your head, hold onto the elbows, shake your head yes, shake your head no. And then bring your hands to the hips, slight bend in the knees, look forward, come up to stand. Good. And nice big breath in. How's your low back today? Stiff? Okay, bring your hands to your heart. And then bring your feet together. The big toes touch, heels 1 inch apart or so. You'll take the left hand to the left side of the body and the right arm to the sky. And then we'll do a little lateral side bend, so leaning to the left. Root through the right foot and really open the right side. Breathe, nice, Jenny. Inhale, rise up and switch sides. Right hand down, left arm up and go up and over. And press the tailbone down, press the left foot firmly down. Nice, Francine. Notice if you're tensing through the shoulders or the jaw, where can you relax? Come back to center, stretch both arms up, stay there. Maybe walk the fingers back a few inches, lengthen the tailbone, a little baby back bend, a big lift through the heart. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Good, and then mountain pose, arms down, and we'll flow through sun salutation. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. You can bend the knees as much as you need. Drop your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Try to lead with the heart, not the head. Good, and then step back to high plank. Plant the palms, walk your feet back. We're gonna hold high plank, really focus on strength right here for a moment. Firm the thighs, strong arms. Good, lift the legs a little bit more. And then lower down, you can bend the elbows and come down or drop the knees first, all the way to the ground. And then point your toes, bring your fingertips out off the edge of the mat to the floor. And we'll come up to cobra here. So elbows point towards the ceiling and you rise up. Nice. That feel okay? And then lower down slowly. And we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, rise up, cobra, to wherever you can go in your body. And exhale, lower slowly. 1 more time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Slide your hands back in under the shoulders, press up to tabletop, hands and knees, and then back to downward facing dog. Take several breaths here in downward dog. Trying to get the bubble out of the lower back by lifting the tailbone. Yes. Good, 1 more breath. Exhale it out. And then walk your feet to your hands or walk up towards the middle of the mat is fine. Halfway lift. You want to find a flat back, not rounded, more flat. Yes, exhale, fold forward, let the head drop. Bring your hands to your hips, rise up to stand. Extended mountain reach, baby back bend. Hands to the heart. Good, we'll do that again. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank, and we'll hold it. Nice deep breath in. On your exhale, lower down onto the belly. Inhale, we'll come up to baby cobra. So this time you'll lift up only as high as you can float your hands. Only as high as you can lift your hands. There you go, strengthening the back of the body. Nice job, take 1 more breath. And then hands down, tuck the toes under, press up to table or plank, and then downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here, trying to tilt the tailbone up, lengthen out that lower spine. One more breath all the way in. Breathe it out. Look forward and walk or hop your feet to your hands. halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, let the head drop. Bring your hands to your hips, strong legs, rise up to stand, extended mounted, little baby back bend, hands to the heart. Good, one more time through. Extended mountain, reach, forward fold, exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, step it back, high plank. Stay, breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, or this time if you'd like to rise higher to upward facing dog, you can do that. And then press back to downward facing dog. Nice job. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Got it. One more breath in and out. Look forward. Bring your feet to your hands. You can walk or hop. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your feet to hip width, which is really 2 fist distance. You can measure that with 2 fists together between the feet. And then you'll bend the knees and come up to chair. We're going to try to keep the knees hip width distance too. So a little resistance. Good job. Strengthen the legs. And then bring your hands to your heart. You're going to bring your left elbow to the left leg. So not to the outside of the right, to the left. And then press to twist. Press the palms together, elbow into the thigh, thigh into the elbow. Good job. Sit a little deeper, but lift the chest a little higher, Carol. Sit a little deeper. Weight back in the heels. We're strengthening the legs. Good job. Breathe in. Breathe out. Don't give up yet. Come back to chair. Hands to heart center. Let's go to the other side. Right elbow, right leg. Press the palms together to twist, to leverage the twist. Breathe. You start to get tired. That's a good thing. Go deep, dig deep. Breathing in, breathing out. One more breath. Good. Stay there. Come back to chair. Sit a little bit deeper and then stand up. Hands to heart center. Mountain pose. Good. Arms down by your side. Nice. And then right here, you'll step the left foot back. I'm going to turn my mat a little bit. So you're going to step your left foot back and turn the feet to parallel. Yep. And then bring your hands to your hips and turn the heels in and the toes out. And then bend the knees and bring, or just stay there. Just bend the knees and straighten the legs. Let's do that like 10 times. Just bend the knees, dip down, and then straighten the legs, come up. Yep, so now you're trying to be like an elevator. So head and tailbone are in the same line. You're not leaning forward. Good, let's do a couple more. Squat down, come up. Last 3. Squeeze at the top, last 2. Squeeze at the top, last 1. Stay there, hold it. Bring the arms to cactus for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs, relax the arms, turn the heels out, toes in, hands on the hips, and fold forward. Wide-legged forward fold. Good. You can bring your hands to the floor or to blocks. Maybe let your hips move slightly side to side. One more really cleansing breath right here. And then lift to a flat back. Bring your hands to the hips. Rise up to stand. Good job. Turn the right toes forward for warrior 2. You'll bend the right knee and open the arms. You can adjust your feet as needed. can pull the shoulders more straight back. Nice job. Imagine your hands are like pressing down to little tabletops. So there's some energy in the arms. Good, Francine. Let's go a little bit deeper and imagine that you're squeezing your feet towards the center together, like squeezing them towards each other. Yes. And then straighten the right leg, relax your arms. Turn the right toes in and the left toes out. Do the same thing on the other side. Open the arms, bend the left knee, warrior two. Good. Check that your left toes are straight back. Yes, nice job. Pull the shoulder, heads of the shoulders back. Expand from the center of the chest out and breathing here, feeling the strength of your legs. A little pull of the feet towards each other. So inner thigh muscles are getting strong. Take one more breath. And then straighten your left leg, relax your arms. Turn the left toes in, turn the right toes out. Warrior two again. Open the arms, bend the right knee, find your pose. This time we'll flip the right palm up and reverse the warrior. Go the other way first. Yeah. Good. Take it back and then bring it forward for side angle. We're not going to hold it though. We'll do that a couple times. Inhale, come up and back, reverse. And exhale, bring it forward, side angle warrior. Yep, one more time. Go slow, find one spot for your eyes, big breath in, and then side angle warrior. This time we'll stay here and hold and breathe. Keep finding both feet. So pull the feet slightly towards one another. Good job, breathing, lift up away from that right arm. So you're working into the core body even. Take one more breath, a little more reach to the left arm wherever it is. And then let the left arm pull you up to stand. Feet to parallel. We'll switch sides. Turn the left toes to the left. Bend the left knee, warrior two. Open the arms. And then flip the left palm up, reverse warrior. Right hand to right leg. Go backwards first. Yes, and then bring it forward for side angle. Forearm to thigh. Do that again. Reverse, inhale. And side angle warrior. One more time. Big breath in, reverse. And bring it forward, side angle to hold. We'll stay. Unclench your toes, spread the toes out on the mat, press evenly into both feet and pull the feet towards the center line just a little bit. You feel the legs a little more than maybe before. Nice, Carol. Hips forward, shoulders back. Good, Francine. Beautiful, Jenny. Open the heart, squeeze the right arm a little straighter. Use the triceps. Good, and then let the right arm pull you up to stand. Feet to parallel. Let's interlace the hands at the back if your shoulders allow that. Inhale, lift up into the chest, and then dive forward. Final forward fold here, just to rinse all that out. Release the hands softly to the mat. Lift to a flat back. Bring your hands to your hips and come up to stand. You'll turn the right toes forward and step back to the front. Come step back forward. Yep. Good. Nice job. I'm going to switch my mat to the diagonal again. Okay. So now from standing, you're going to just do a march in place. So it'll be opposite arm and leg. Opposite arm and leg. Just a big march. Yep, and it can be quick or it can be slow. Reach and march. Then we're going to change it where you're going to pull the leg behind you and try and tap the heel. Just tap. So using your hamstring. So maybe not even catching the foot, just tap, squeezing the backs of the legs. Tap, tap. Good. And then march in front again. Knee up towards the chest. Knee up towards the chest. It's hip flexors and core. Hip flexors, quadriceps, and core. Good. And then bend the leg behind. So you bend the knee. Try and touch the foot. Going to use the hamstring muscles. Good. Use those hamstring, the backs of the legs. They might almost feel like they want to cramp. We're strengthening them. Little cardiovascular work too. Good. Last 10 seconds. Good job. And then coming back to mountain pose. Take a breath in. Breathe out. And then you're going to take the left arm up and the right knee up in front, like we're marching. But bring your left hand to the inner edge of the knee. So you're going to press the left hand and the right knee together at center. And then the right arm can either stay at the hip. It can open out for balance. It can go up. You can do whatever feels good with that right hand. Press knee and hand together. Feel the center line of your body. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Good. Everyone feel that? The center? Let's try that one more time. Good. So other side. So right arm up, left knee up like you're marching. Bring your hand to your inner knee, that bony part, and press. And then left arm can reach out for balance, or it can be on your hip. You choose. I want you to really find that center line. When I really press, I feel it to my belly button, kind of right up that center. Hold it for 5, 4, left foot flex, 3, 2, and 1. Good, set it down. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Then standing leg raise. So similar, I want you to feel that center line even as the leg is moving away from the body. So left hand come to the left hip. And then the right knee you'll lift. And this time you just catch it in the front. So right knee, right hand, there. But before you go anywhere, feel into the center line. And then open the knee out to the side, but it's from somewhere. Not just to somewhere, it's from the center. Really nice. Good job. And then bring it back to center, arms down. For airplane, you'll take the right leg now behind you. And it's moving back, but it's from somewhere. So let it be moving back from like the central area of the pelvis and the belly, deep core muscles. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to stand. Extended mountain. Hands to heart center. Right hand to right hip. Lift the left knee and catch it in the left hand. So before you open it, out to the side, feel from right at the center line. Got it, Jenny. And then open it to the left, but it's from somewhere. Opens up, but hug in into the midline. Breathing, shoulders back. Yeah, right hand can go out to the right if you'd like. And bring it back to center. Arms down. Really find that center first, then express it back. Airplane. Press that left heel away from you, but hug in to the midline, to the middle of your body, your center, your core. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Return to mountain, extended mountain reach. Hands to heart center. Good dancer. So left arm will come up. You'll bend the right knee, catch the foot from behind, switch legs. If you need to hold something or want to hold on to a wall, that's fine. And maybe you stay right here and get that quad stretch. Draw the right knee to the left a tiny bit. And then you slide the thigh back. Gain the foot into the hand, whatever degree works in your body. Good, and then return to standing and switch legs. Right arm goes up, bend the left knee, catch the foot. First you find the center, and then you move away from center. That's where it puts a little force on the muscles and you're resisting the kick. The foot kicks back, you pull with the hand. This beautiful opening through the shoulder and chest and leg, and then return to standing. Good, mountain pose, take a breath. And then tree, our final balance here. You'll bring your right foot to the left leg for tree. You can help the foot somewhere higher, or you can just set it wherever it wants to land. Beautiful poses. And you can take the arms and reach them up. Oh, way to return. It's all right. Fall as many times as you need. Just come back each time. Good. Come back to mountain pose. Sometimes even coming just to the wood floor makes this difference. Yeah. Okay, let's try the other leg. Left foot to right leg. Just see, experiment. Good, and take whatever arms you'd like. Think about that center line. Right? The foot and the leg stay by pressing together. That center line. Good job. And then returning to mountain pose. And come back to the front of your mat space. And pause. Yeah, wiggle it out. I love that, Francine. She's moving about. Take a big breath in, reach up, look up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step back, high plank. Stay for an inhale. Exhale as you lower. It can be all the way or part way. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And stretch the right leg up and back. Nice. Step the right foot forward for crescent lunge. You'll stay lifted on the back heel. Come on up. Good. Good. If it's too much on the foot, you don't have to lift it. If it's up, send the heel that way. Yes, perfect. Good, bring your hands together at the heart, and we're gonna lean forward and take a twist to the right. Left elbow to right leg. You gently start to revolve your body to the right. Good, Jenny. Good, Carol. Lift up away from the right leg as you spin and open through the heart. And then unwind to warrior two. Come up and around, facing the opposite side of your room. And then just straighten the right leg for triangle. You'll reach forward as far as you can first. So back leg straight. And then reach your right hand towards me. Yep, and then let it come down. Straighten the right leg. See if this leg goes, yes, like that, good. The left arm goes straight up towards the ceiling like 12 o'clock. Good, being mindful of the placement of your neck. Try to draw the jawbone back slightly. And bend the right knee, let the left arm pull you up, warrior two. Good, and then hands to the mat. Step it back, high plank. Inhale, low plank. Exhale, upward facing dog. We're gonna keep you strong. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg to the sky. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Exhale, step the left foot forward, crescent lunge. Back heel stays lifted. And come on up, so you're really grounded through the feet. It's tricky when your mat slides here. I want to get you a different mat. So if you can treat that right, yes. So hips are shining forward. Nice job. Then hands to heart center. Good. And you lean forward and revolve left. Right elbow to the left leg. And finding balance. Gaze at one spot. Press the palms together to find your twist. And breathe here. Got it. You got it. Stay for one more breath. And then warrior two. Right foot goes flat. Open it up. And then you'll straighten the front leg and hinge forward. Reach as far forward as you can. And then set the left hand down for triangle. Yes, nice. Just noticing, paying attention to where your attention is going. Good. On the next breath, bend the left knee, come back up to warrior two, and then hands to the mat. Step it back. High plank, low plank for your variation. Upward facing dog or cobra, good. And downward facing dog or child pose, it's fine. Stay here and breathe. Bring your knees down to the mat, come into child's pose. The knees can be like wide or narrow, whatever feels good for you right here. Slowly roll it up. You're going to come to a seated position. Bring your feet around to the front. Be in the middle of your mat right here. You're going to hold on behind the thighs, sit up really tall, and gently rock back to boat pose. So feeling into your core body. You can keep the feet down. You can keep holding on. That's a great place to stay and start. Or if you want, you can lift one leg up and then the other. Maybe press the knees and ankles together. And still hold on. So you're thinking about bringing your thigh bones to your chest. So you're using hip flexors, deep core muscles, lots of strength. If you want, you can reach one arm forward and try reaching the other arm forward. And the last, if you want, you can straighten the legs. Not today, it's okay. Yeah, good. Just a few more breaths. Really hug into the center line. Hold, hold, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the feet down. And then you're going to hold the shins, lift up into the chest, and then gently round back. It's a seated cow and cat. Rock forward, lift up. My sitting bones are weird there. And round back. They're not even. One more time. Come forward. And then round it all the way back down onto your back. And you can bring the knees with you. Hug them into your chest, maybe rock a little side to side. And then bring your shins to parallel to the floor, knees to right above the hips. So make 90 degrees, like a shelf out of the legs. And then I want you to bring your hands to your belly. And you want to imagine sealing the back of the body to the mat. So the abdominal muscles contract, they squeeze. So you're not sucking the belly in, you're not holding the breath, you're pulling the abdominal muscles together to keep that core nice and strong. And so keep your hand there on your belly, and you're gonna just tap your right toes to the ground and come back up. So I want you to do this not from the knee. The knee doesn't move at all. It's from the hip. Tap the left foot and come back up, and then switch. So right tap and left tap. And if at any time you feel like your low back pops up off the floor and the abdominal muscles stop engaging, you're working only from your back, pause and reset or take a break. So you want to really feel the strength of the core. Good. So moving from the hip, the whole leg comes forward, toes tap. Nice. If you feel like you want more, if that toe tap's not enough, you just extend one leg out till it hovers above the floor and then bend the knee back in. You can do that. Legs extending out and back in, or toe tap. But quality over quantity here. Really pulling the belly button down, the low back towards the ground, feeling your core muscles. I don't want you to fatigue too much. And then hug your knees into your chest. Soft belly, deep breaths. And open your arms out like a T or wide on the floor. Let your knees fall together to the left. Just a simple twist to rinse out those muscles that just worked hard. Back to center and take a twist to the other side. Nice and easy. You can even hold the left leg with the right hand if you want. Gently come back onto your back. Set your feet flat to the floor. Come into bridge pose. So arms by your side, ankles under the knees about hip width distance apart. Remember that 2 fist distance. And then just lift the hips up towards the sky. So you don't have to go super high right now. Just lift a little bit, but I want you to get your feet. So sometimes I'll like move my feet around, like lift my heels up or lift my toes or turn the heels out. Just like find your feet. Sometimes it takes a little bit to find your feet. And then what I want you to try to find today is hamstrings, the backs of the legs. And one way to do that is to imagine you're pulling your mat back towards you with your feet. So try to pull backwards. And you should feel the hamstrings a little bit right there. If they feel like they're going to cramp, back out a little bit, but pull. Not just push the feet straight down, but try to pull the mat towards you, towards your head. Like you're sliding it backwards on the floor, and just hold that. Keep sliding it backwards and hold that for 5. Hold that 4. Try and pull backwards 3. Feel the hamstrings 2 and 1. And then lower down carefully and pause. Take a deep breath. I'm gonna do one more just like that. I really want you to find your hamstrings. So press the feet down, lift the hips up. Keep your nose neutral, find your feet. If you need to move them or march or whatever, find your feet first. Find that pressing straight down into the feet first. And then see if you can pull. Pull the mat back towards you, like you're trying to wrinkle your mat. Or slide it on the floor backwards towards your head. And hold for 5, 4, really pull, 3, 2, and 1. Lower slowly. Nice job. Bring your feet together and your knees apart, reclined butterfly. And take a slow, deep breath. And let it go. Gently draw the knees together, feet to the floor. Draw the right knee up into your chest. Give it a gentle squeeze. You can straighten the left leg out long. Move the right leg side to side a little bit. And stretch the back of the leg, the hip. And interlace your hands behind the hamstring, to the back of the right leg, and straighten the leg, pressing the heel away from you, heel towards the sky. So pull the toes back towards you. And then instead of pulling the leg towards you, press the leg away from you. Press the hamstring into the hands, like a little resistance. So it goes forward. Yeah, good, good, good. Press the heel up and the leg forward a tiny bit. Hold it, just creating a little contraction, little resistance. And then you're going to relax the leg and try to draw it towards you. Maybe slide the hands to the calf. Keep the leg straight, but it's not with as much firmness or effort. Try to slide the hands to the calf if you can. Good, feel the stretch at the back of the leg. Nice deep breaths. Opening those hamstrings. Good, bend the knee, give it a squeeze. And we'll switch legs. Set the right foot down, draw the left leg into the chest, and then straighten out that right leg long on the floor. So the left leg, it's hugged in first, knee bent first, and a little side to side. Just massaging the hip flexors, the front of the hip, stretching the back of the hip, just nice and easy. Good, and then you'll straighten the leg, flex the foot strongly, pull the toes back towards you, hands interlace behind the hamstring, the belly of the muscle, and you press the hamstring into the hands. So you're not pulling the leg towards you here, you're actually pressing it away from you and holding it with your hands. You squeeze those muscles, press the heel higher, hold it for 3, 2, and 1. And now you relax the leg a bit and try to slide the hands maybe to the calf and bring the leg towards you. And see if you can allow now those muscles that were just contracting to lengthen, to stretch. Job, and then bend the knee and carefully set the left foot to the ground. And then cross the right ankle above the left thigh. We'll take a reclined pigeon. So you can flex the right foot. You can stay there and just press your hand into the thigh, opening the hip that way, or pick the left leg up Interlace your hands behind the hamstring or in front of the shin and feel the stretch in the right hip. The glute, piriformis. Might feel it also in the hamstring again, lower back. If you suffer from sciatica and this mimics it, or you feel really this electric sharp pain, you want to back out. Because we're also stretching the sciatic nerve right here. But if you're not feeling electric pain, you can stay. It'll actually could help relieve some pain. Slow, deep breaths in and out of your nose. Very gently release that. You'll set the right foot back flat to the floor. Switch sides. Bring the left ankle over the right thigh. You can stay there or pick the right leg up. And interlace your hands somewhere so that your shoulders can relax. Try not to overuse the upper body here. Gently release that. And then you can take any finishing postures you'd like. You can take a hips on a block, which might feel really good today, or happy baby, or fish pose, or a twist, or just prepare for Shavasana if you're ready to rest. You'll begin to make your way to Shavasana. If you want to stay where you are, you're fine, or you can stretch your body out. Coming into deep rest. Read in a while, so I'm going to read today from the book Journey to the Heart. And today is April 6th. Oh no, yeah, April 6th. How did I get here so fast? Be present for yourself. Learn to be present for yourself. fully present in a way that's new and delightful. Be present for your thoughts and emotions. Be present for the gentle way in which your heart and body lead you on. Learn to be fully present for each step of your growth, each step of your journey. Value yourself, who you are, what you think and feel, and how you grow. For many years, you neglected yourself. It was as though you were unconscious of who you were, how you felt, what you believed. You believed that kept you safe, protected you from feelings you didn't want to feel. You believed it was how you should live. Now you're learning another way. Survival is no longer enough. It does not meet the needs of your heart and your soul. Now you want to live fully and joyfully. To do that, you must be present for yourself. Be fully present for others too. Be present for their spirits, their emotions, the words they have to say to you, but especially be present for their hearts. You no longer have to fear losing or neglecting yourself if you are present for others. You can do this safely now. You will not be consumed by their needs. You will not become trapped in the workings of their lives. And if you're present for yourself, you'll know how much presence to give others. Be present for life, for the starlit skies and the chirping birds that sing to the morning sun. Be present for the earth and grass under your feet, for the feel of a snowflake in your hand. Be present for all the magic and mysteries of the universe. But most of all, be present for yourself. Then your presence for others and life will naturally flow. Bring your awareness back to your breath and your body. You can wiggle your fingers and toes if you like. And as you're ready, you can bend your knees and roll to a comfortable side. And then gently make your way up to seated. And close your eyes. And then touch the palms of your hands together and bring them to your heart space. And lift your thumbs up to your forehead center. I hope you all have a really beautiful day today. Namaste.
Namaste.
I also hope you're not too sore tomorrow.
Hopefully not.
And if
Feels
you are,
good.
come to yoga again and I'll work it out.
Feels
Thanks,
good.
Lisa.
Thanks, Lisa.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hopefully
Bye,
good.
everyone.